Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. My name's GBay99, and today we are playing Wizard 101. Just kidding, just kidding. Could you imagine? You guys always tell me to play that game in Twitch chat whenever I'm streaming for some reason. I'm honestly kind of surprised it's still around. I played that game for like a week when I was 14 years old because I wanted to wreck some 12-year-olds in PvP. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on into today's topic. Today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about frustration. We're playing against Teemo top lane this game, so now is a perfect time to talk about this. Being a little more specific though, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about where I feel like a lot of the frustrations that League of Legends players have come from. We all know League of Legends can be a really frustrating game at times, and it can be frustrating for a few different reasons. Playing against annoying champions like Teemo that just feel annoying how they harass you and how they feel like they have no counterplay. Committing to a game for 20 minutes where if you have something that goes wrong, like someone decides to AFK or feed, or they have to leave and go to dinner with their parents or something, then you're just sort of stuck in the game for 20 minutes. But I think the biggest frustration that sort of comes from League of Legends is a big problem that the player base has in wanting to do two separate things that conflict with each other. One portion of the League of Legends community just wants to play the game and have fun, while the other portion wants to play it to win. I feel like that's really the big issue that causes a lot of the arguments and difficulties that you have when dealing with other players. Everyone really wants to play the game for fun, but some people play the game for fun casually, just playing with friends and trying to make a funny play happen or do whatever cool thing in game, while the other kinds of people that play for fun get their fun from playing competitively, for tryharding, trying to get better at the game and playing to win. And there isn't really a good understanding of how to separate those two player bases. Generally, ranked is the consensus, right? You go into ranked if you want to try hard, if you want to focus intently on trying to win. But of course, there are still plenty of people that don't do that, that just play ranked because they want to say, fuck it, let's play ranked. A lot of people don't actually try 100% in ranked. Not to say that people don't try, but, you know, they aren't trying to go pro, they aren't trying to actually reach challenger, maybe just using ranked as a different atmosphere to play against people that are a little better than they normally get in normals, and then they maybe get a little better from the game, go from bronze to silver, something like that. I haven't been in bronze or silver for quite a long time, so I actually don't know. Maybe the atmosphere is a lot different than what I'm describing, but generally the issue comes in from the fact that League of Legends is a really team-oriented game, but not everyone on the team will have the same goals and ambitions. Being such a team-oriented game, you depend on your teammates. You can carry on your own, but it's so much easier, obviously, if you can depend on your teammates. If your teammates have something about, you know, your teammates can carry you, your teammates can make up for your mistakes, your teammates can just play normally and then do very well, let you win the game without having to carry 1v5. But let's say you're playing a ranked game in Silver 5 and one player on your team just wants to play for fun because he got off work and he wants to play a little bit of ranked and see if he can win a few games and climb an LP, while another guy on your team plays 12 hours a day and wants to get really good and eventually go pro. That's a really big issue. You have these two guys on your team where they have complete opposite goals and ambitions for why they're playing the game, why they're playing ranked, and all it takes is that one guy who's not trying to go pro to maybe make a few mistakes here or there, and then he, you know, maybe go 2-1 in laning phase or something, and then the guy that's trying to go pro and gain all the rating he possibly can just flames the shit out of him, saying, "What the hell are you doing, man? Go back to normals if you're not going to try it seriously." This is just an issue that a lot of team-oriented games have, period, but it really is an issue, especially in League of Legends, since you need all of your teammates to play at the very least mediocrely and not feed, while if one of them makes a mistake and lets the enemy snowball, that can make the game infinitely harder for you. And if just one guy on your team is playing to win, then of course everyone's going to flame the fuck out of him. There's going to be a huge argument, you know, that's just sort of how things spiral out of control and why League feels like it has a really nasty community. When a lot of people try and point out what's wrong with League's community, I feel like a lot of them point out wrong things, like, you know, they say, "Oh, I had some feeder in my game and that's why the community sucks," or "I had some guy that AFK'd and then I yelled at him and then he yelled at me." But like, what really stems from all of this is the fact that League is such a team-oriented game and that everyone on the team is playing for different reasons. I think if Riot were able to sort of focus on making some game modes that separate the player base a little more strictly, where it's very clear and understood throughout the community that you go into ranked if you are going to try seriously, maybe give like rate or more rewards for achieving certain ratings throughout the season, and just making it more understood that, you know, playing in ARAM or playing in normals is a little more lighthearted, a little more fun, and not to be taken as seriously. I think that could be a good job in just sort of helping out the core issues that League has had for a while. Anyway, though, I hope you guys all enjoyed watching today's video. I hope this video was a little more discussion-based than yesterday and a little more informative or talkative. I'm going to be streaming some League of Legends today. I hope you guys, if you want to, you can come and check it out. I love streaming for you guys over on Twitch. Links in the description, like always. I'll see you all later, but until then, thank you very much for watching. Good luck in solo queue, and have a wonderful day.